Alright, hi everyone, welcome to Epic Tavern. I'm doing another short series. There are some different settings and some slightly different ways to play, which gives you a few more options to try to win. And so this was recorded from a stream on Twitch, and hopefully you enjoy it. I'll split it into a few parts here, and if you've seen the intro and the tutorial before, it's pretty much the same. About the only thing that changes is my luck with what items I get and what characters that I get at the beginning of the game. So here we go. Alright, let's stream some Epic Tavern. I haven't played this in a while. My last save went bad when they updated it. I'm going to have to make a new tavern. Let's see if I get everything set up. So let's make a new tavern. There we go. Make a new tavern. Ooh. This is new. Challenging, friendly, merciless. Challenging, I think, is the default. Name thy tavern. Always. Tola's. I gotta look around the keyboard. Or around the microphone. Kramped. In. I got that spelled right? Tola's Kramped in. Yes, let's open the tavern. And there's an intro here, and I'm going to go ahead and play through it. Long ago in the land of Beor... I did it wrong. Long ago, the land of Beor was nearly annihilated by a horde of Netherkin invading something. Villages were trampled to dust and Beor burned. After a grueling war, the Netherkin were defeated and the Flaming Gate was sealed. For 1400 years, the seal held. 10 years ago... Alright, so this doubles kind of like the tutorial and the intro to the game. One last toast to the Ravager 4. You know I hate that name, Merrick. You and Lycasia are the only Ravengers. It makes us sound like we're all... I didn't pick it, Blaze. People just started calling us that. You getting senile in your old age? You've spent half a year trying to get that name to stick. Bottoms up, kids. If Ignatius is to be believed, the Flaming Gate won't hold much longer. And where's Thorgrim? He's in the facilities. The tavern facilities cater to the needs of its heroes and ensure they are ready to face the perils of adventuring. Now, however, is the time to fight. Pull Thorgrim from his bath. And we're supposed to hit the X. Thorgrim has soaked long enough. Get him out of the bath and get ready for adventuring. There you go. Exit. You sure you don't need another hour or two in there, Thorgrim? Hate to rush you. Bah. Cut a doomed dwarf some slack. All of your half-assed plans, this may be the worst. You have a better idea? Can't say that I do, but this doesn't make yours any less awful. Then we're agreed. My plan it is. Lycasia, do you have the letter and deed? Right here, Merrick. We are abandoning our child. We're doing what has to be done. Hey, Flathagen, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, man. Besides, we've survived worse than this. Okay, not really, but if you die first, I'll raise you as a banshee or something. A banshee? At least make me a vampire. I would look amazing with fangs. Deal. Alright, people, gear up. Adventurers need high skill level to take on tough quests. You can use equipment to boost their skills and allow access to unique abilities while questing. Alright, let's get Thorgrim ready for his battle. Select him to set his equipment. Alright. Let's get him a weapon. The verdant cleaver. Man, I wish I had all these weapons in the actual game. But yeah, so let me, what are we doing here? Okay. Pace yourself, dwarf. We aren't dead yet. I know. So this intro requires a lot of reading. Well, thanks for letting me know it's a good stream, Runemaker, or yesterday it was. No, but that's not apt to change. Let's go. Alright, this is the quest. One-way trip. They're all gonna die. I'm sorry, did I give it away? For the first time in 1,400 years, the Flaming Gate has been breached and a horde of Netherkin are pouring into the realm. Fight your way to the Nethercap Mountains and use the artifact provided by Ignatius Mordred to seal the gate before the world is lost. No pressure. Quests available. This interface did change a little bit. Maybe? Alright, required. Join. I wonder if the level... No, we're good. Yeah, this interface changed. That's kind of cool. What do we got here? Journey, good, poor. We have no social whatsoever. Okay, good. Oh, this is nice too. Now I can at least look at what the different skill levels are and how it's going to rate. That's very nice. Go forth. A Tale from the Past, Chapter 1, one-way trip. The last ride of the Ravager 4. Well, hello, Yvonne. Thanks for letting me know. Nice to see you. So in chat, Runemaker equals Yvonne from YouTube. And you can probably understand when you play a game and you have trouble keeping your eyes open. Because I was really struggling last night. This is the story of the legendary heroes who saved the land of Beor. The results of their final ride will affect the story world and change the characters available in your tavern. So in other words, if I screw this up, it's going to be harder. I almost always screw this up somehow. Actually, I don't screw it up. They screw it up. With one final look back at their longtime haunt, Tola's Kramped Inn, the Ravager 4... And I don't agree with that either. It's not Tola's Kramped Inn yet. It's whatever the inn was previous to Tola's Kramped Inn, but we'll just let it slide. The Ravager 4 step out into the streets where screams of terror echo all around. Lacacia scans the scene outside the tavern where packs of Netherkin, their skin the color of ash, wreak havoc in all directions. We'll help who we can on the way, but reaching the gate is our priority, she says. So long as that's open, battles out here mean nothing. Mount up, we ride for the Nethercaps. Alright, mind. Ooh, fancy. Help us, a frail old man bellows out the window of the orphanage. He is immediately pounced by a Netherkin and torn to pieces. As the heroes rush forward, Merrick barks, "Get to the children, I'll conjure up some reinforcements." Alright, do I want to roll individually? Let's roll individually. Success, 4. Excellent, 5. Pretty graphics. Success, 4. Success! As the others rush into the building and hack up the invaders, Merrick roams the streets, gesturing at every corpse he sees, humanoid and Netherkin. One by one, they rise and shuffle forward. He orders them to protect the orphanage, and the heroes hurry on their way. Party receives 80. Merrick takes 6 hit points. Thorgan takes 12 hit points. I didn't get any loot. There's no loot. Why am I doing it if there's no loot? That's what I'm saying. So many innocent lives lost, Thorgan says, kneeling next to the broken corpse of a young child. Snap out of it, Blaze yells, smacking the dwarf on the back of the head. Get on your damn horse now. Alright, guards flee from the local prison as Netherkin rush in. Those prisoners are caged, unarmed and defenseless, Blaze says, kicking her horse into a gallop. We can't leave them. Alright, so this is combat. Let's roll. Success. Success. Fail. Ah. See, it's not my fault. It is not my fault. Okay? The Ravager 4 failed to rescue Carver in the prison attack, but he managed to somehow survive. Now he's out of prison and looking for revenge. Okay. It's not my fault. It's all random anyway, this beginning is. Dear gods, how many of these things are there? Thorgan grunts, trampling a small Netherkin with his war pony. Lacacia takes a quick look around. All of them, I think. Hold the line, soldiers. If you run, I will kill you myself, roars a young squire to her panicked comrades. Their commanders lying dead on the ground around them, and Netherkin with featureless faces swarming from all sides. Lycasia raises her bow as the heroes rush to reinforce the squires. Hey, maybe we could get this one? You failed. You succeeded. What do we need? We need 77. You failed. Hey, 89-77. Odessa Dauntless. This future knight will never forget fighting along the Ravager 4 as a squire and looks forward to visiting your tavern. Now I'm supposed to remember Odessa Dauntless. Fine, I'll write it down. So that if she shows up at the tavern, I know that she's supposed to be special. How am I supposed to write Odessa Dauntless? I'm not set up to write. Maybe I can write over here. There. All right, fine. Kick herself in the nose. That's her special. Yeah, that's her special ability. You never heard of that before? Oh yeah, the heroes rush in to reinforce the squires, driving back to Netherkin. Thorgan heals the knights in training, and their official leader, Odessa Dauntless, leads her troops immediately towards the closest skirmish. The Ravager 4 continue towards the Flaming Gate. Character Odessa Dauntless unlocked. Party receives 123 XP, 4 and 8 hit points of damage to Merrick and Lycasia. Screams echo from all around as the heroes ride through the carnage, aiding where they can. Gods protect us, Thorgan mutters. A giant netherkin is wreaking havoc in Merchant Row, hurling entire carts around while smaller nether creatures pounce on the fleeing vendors. Lycasia throws a look at Merrick, who sighs. Be quick, take out the big one, and I'll use him to kill the rest. What do you say? Success, we need 76. You failed. 39, you've got to succeed. 109, whoa, heroic. Whoa, that's bright. Ooh, finally we get some fat loot. Thorgan and Blaze rush forward as Lycasia considers her barrage continue her barrage of arrows. They cut down the giant netherkin and Merrick raises it as a zombie. Obey this man, as the necromancer commands, pointing at a nearby merchant who stares slack-jawed in response. Item ring of persuasion unlocked. Party receives 1 ring of persuasion. Okay, loot, that's good. Forge. They're still pouring out the tunnels, Blaze says, looking down at the entrance to the Nethercap cave system from a rocky overhang. But I know another way. Watch your step. It's a bit, tricky. Survival. How good is our survival? You cannot be serious, Thorgan says, looking at the narrow ledge with an 80-foot drop to the rocks below. Blaze chuckles. Trust me, when have I ever steered you wrong? That was rhetorical, she says, raising a finger to ward off the dwarf's long string of examples. All right, we only need 74. You have 56. There's the 84. We got it. So the rest of you bums can fail. 127, 43. 1. 1 is considered a success. Okay. Blaze hands Thorgan one end of her rope and then dances around to the other side. Merrick and Lycasia follow. Thorgan tries the rope around his waist and the others drag him reluctantly across the ledge. We still didn't receive anything. All right, one other point. Why am I going through all of this stuff if we're not going to receive something in return or unlock a character or something like that? Outside the back entrance to the Nethercap cave system, Merrick addresses his companions. You've done enough by getting me here. If you want to leave now, I swear I will not hold it against you, Blaze chuckles. And let you get all the glory? Sorry, old man, we're in this together. Who are you calling old? There you go. The Ravager 4 stepped through the cave entrance and immediately spot its guardian, a nightmarish spider-like netherkin scuttling towards them on 8 human arms. See, one of my goals is to try to read it as fast as possible without making any mistakes, and I'm pretty horrible at it. The heroes ready their weapons and fan out around it. All right, we need 71. You failed. There's 36. There's 55. You have to succeed. You failed. You failed. Blaze gained death. Nice. The spiderkin leaps at Blaze with incredible agility for a creature its size. The assassin tries to roll under it, but is blasted with heavy webbing. The heroes rain down blows on the arachnid monstrosity, but it bites Blaze's head clean in half before succumbing to its wounds. Lycasia takes 11 hit points damage. Blaze gained death. All right. You're dead. That's great. I'd say, you know, actually, this is the first time I've had anybody die in the beginning starter quest. Lycasia, Merrick, and Thorgan flee from a large pack of mutant wolves, moving deeper into the tunnels. A long straight passageway opens up into a large chamber far ahead. They make a run for it. We need 67. We've got 22. You failed. We're all gonna die. The heroes rush down the hall with slavering pack of mutant... Slavering? With the slavering pack of mutant wolves close behind. Lycasia leaps aside suddenly, yelling "Pit!" but Thorgan reacts too late and topples into it, followed by dozens of the beasts. Lycasia takes 5 hit points. Thorgan gained death. Our gargantuan two-headed Netherkin stands guard at an arched doorway on the far side of the chamber, a bright flickering blue light from beyond it illuminating the room. And us without a healer, Merrick sighs as they move to engage. You need 69. You can't get 69 out of that, can you? I guess if you get a super roll. Nope. The giant stomps towards Merrick and sends the necromancer flying with the brutal backhand. Lycasia's perfectly placed arrow vanishes into the giant's ear hole, and one of its heads slumps forward dead. The second head roars, but is quickly silenced by an arrow to the eye. Merrick has taken 21 hit points. But hey, nobody died. Man, this is going awesome. New dangle torch. Yvonne, did you witness Nude Dangle Torch? Yeah, classic character name. I told the developer, so I went into the Discord for King Under the Mountain, and I told the developer some of the issues I was having. The fact that the one thing needs all brass bands is a bug, but the way around it is to basically build that rock crusher first before anything else to make sure you can build it, and then everything else should work. So I'm gonna do it again at some point. Merrick puts a hand on Lycasia's shoulder. She snaps. If you try to give me some big speech about why you need to do this alone, I will murder you myself. Merrick chuckles softly, and they embrace before turning towards the archway. Beyond the archway, the adventurers see an enormous gate rippling with nether energy. Before it stands the form of a young girl bathed in crackling blue flames. Why is it always a young girl bathed in crackling blue flames? Lycasia laces up the enruined boots they received from artifact collector Ignatius Mordred. I hope these things work, she says. Impressive, the young girl speaks directly into their minds while oddly playing with a ball of crackling blue energy. Join me and I'll let you live. Lycasia shakes her head and taps the heels of her boots together, emitting a low hum. Appreciate the invite, kid, but we had something else in mind. And you can't win. The child gestures and a rippling wave of blue energy envelops Merrick, seeping into him. The necromancer collapses on the ground sobbing. Lycasia steps in front of him and slams one of her boots of quaking to the ground. A massive earthquake brings the mountain down on top of them. Merrick gained Elijah's nether curse, but he also gained death, I feel pretty certain. Ooh, shaky. That's new. Alright. And so the Ravager 4 called the mountain down upon Elijah and her Netherkin horde, ending the battle of the mountain fall once and once again sealing the flaming gate. Lycasia and Merrick Ravager, Thorgan Bloodborne, and Blaze Evershadow, may the bards sing of their heroism into eternity, and no mention whatsoever of Nude Dangle Torch. So... 1424 after Netherkin. New tavern opens its doors today. See? This is why it should be a new tavern. This is the story of Tola's Kramped Inn. Move the mouse out of the way. Tuesday, week 1. Expand and improve the rundown tavern you've inherited from your parents. Protect the realms of Beor by cultivating great heroes. Like kicking the nose. Oh, we got a quest and a giant arrow. There's a giant arrow over your head. Huh? I know a job if I have your attention. Tell me more. Okay, choose a path. Might as well get in a bit of target practice before heading out on more dangerous quests. Kill the rats in the old-fashioned way with an excessive... Oops. That's the answer. The tavern has an unfinished basement which could be converted into a wine cellar. It would require extermination of ill-tempered rats that currently have the run of the place. But surely there's an adventurer or two who would be up to the task. Who's Shirley? I didn't write down Shirley's name. Pick your poison. Trying to kill the rats one by one will take forever. Poisoning the unwelcome guest is the way to go. And stomp. Target practice. I tried poison before. We're just going to stomp the bastards. Alright, we got a quest. What do you got?
Huh?
I dropped my coin pouch around here. Nobody move. Grunson Wolfspawn. Welcome to Tola's Kramped Inn. You've made a new friend who is willing to adventure for you. Click him to see what he has to say.
Huh?
You need muscle? I need gold. Let's do this. Hire this adventurer. Ta-da! Alright. This is Murgle, right? Murgle Flametongue. Lost my favorite shirt at the dice table last week. Welcome to Tola's Kramped Inn. You know the song, Murgle? See, it goes too fast. I can't read it. If you need someone incinerated, that's my kind of specialty. You're hired. Alright, what else? Last call. We're going out on the quest. Ooh, a new character for Rimworld. That's a good point. One-way trip. We already did this. Stomp. We have 2 people. 2 are required. How about we do this? So, okay, so mind would be good. That's 16. Mind's actually stronger than combat. Accept current party and return to the quest list. Okay. And you see that the party members have been assigned. I like the interface better. Yep, I read that before. Okay, so we're going to clear out some rats from the cellar. Kind of exciting to engage in something so stereotypical, Murgle says, rubbing her hands together. An angry chittering greets the intruders as the pack of rats rushes to attack. Alright, what are the odds? We succeeded, yay for us. Even though you failed. How could you fail? Home at last, Murgle sighs. I didn't expect to die, but I'm still relieved I didn't. Ta-da! 100 XP, 25 reputation. Next day. Surely. What are we doing? What are we doing? New day. Oh, they're leaving me alone. All menu items are currently well stocked. Stock 20, stock 20. Set the menu? Can't do that yet. So they don't want me to do anything yet. Alright, fine. Open doors. Manage goods. Can't do this yet. I can. I have 878 gold. And we got mead and Ardstown porridge on the menu. I'm going to go ahead and order some more mead and order some more porridge so I don't have to do it. That's only a couple of $100. There we go. Open the doors. Alright. Grunson is thirsty. Click on him to see what he wants to drink. Okay, what do you want to drink? Serve. And, yep. Serve item. I don't remember the white floor. Looks like you set off a drink chain. Ta-da! Maximum service. Well done! Drink chain combos are a great way to boost your tavern's mood and reputation while earning extra tips. Try to create the longest chain possible to maximize your profits. Alright, am I on my own now? I might be. The white floor looks different. I can't click on blacksmith. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, mead. Beer. Alright. I've misclicked. Watch here for important tavern news. Alright, 707. Oh, the roster. Somebody needs to be leveled up. Right? Can I level up on this page? Level up. Now, what is your deal? This is the current roster profile is 13 combat power, 4 social, 16 mind, 7 survival. You have 7 in combat, 8 in mind, and for Murgle, she's a fire wizard. I mean fireball. That's what I'm talking about. Burning hands, flame shield. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to give you any mine. I'm going to give you all combat, I think. And, okay. And, Grunson, you can also level up. Yeah, there's too many clicks to level up. Okay, so you are 19 combat, and 16 mind. And your mind is kind of crappy. Sense danger and beast lore. Well, I've already made the mistake. You've got 5 points. I think I'm going to bump up your mind. If you don't mind. There, you're now number 1 in mind. We got 21 and 19 in the combat. And you also had survival. You know, 8. So if I want to try to get these numbers even, let's do -1 here, so we're 19, and put 1 more into here, and that only gives us 9. Double 19s, 9 and 4. Okay. The mini game, you just basically click. How it works is a really good question. You basically just click, like all these people with the drinks above their head, they want drinks, and so you click on one. See how it says 100%? So that's, you have a 100% chance of them taking whatever you want. So, and I don't have any other icons, right? No. So let's just click on you, and I'm going to say serve item. And then the percentages are going to appear above people's heads. I've only got a 65% chance of continuing on this guy. And now I've only got a 45% chance, and the timer's running out. Yeah, and he says yuck. Dissatisfied. So the idea is as your tavern gets better, those percentages go up, but you try to stay near the higher percentages. I know what I'm talking about. No thank you. As long as you're polite, I don't mind you refusing. Oh, Murgle's got a quest. Didn't want to click on that. Just click anywhere in here. Just click on the quest icon somewhere in here. Forget it. Don't click on there. Just click on you. Have you heard the latest? Tell me more. With the rats killed, the kobold cleaning crew heads down to the cellar, but returns a moment later, slamming the door behind them. A peek down the stairs reveals the rodents have somehow been reanimated as zombie rats. Alright. Quest requires combat skill to succeed. Grunson and Murgle should be able to handle it just fine. Thank you.
Huh?
Grunson. The baker had something interesting to say. Aha, your drink menu leaves a lot to be desired. A bit of asking around yields 3 leads on potential new beverages for the tavern. Which will it be? So the River's Edge is combat. The Ravenger is social, and we don't have any social whatsoever. And this is mind. See, and I really wish I could get out and see what my what the balance was, but I can't. I just have to remember. This requires mind skill. Grunson and Murgle have the necessary skills. It's not changing though. Okay, let's do mind. Netherberry Moonshine. What about this? Yeah, it should say they don't have social. I'm going to confirm this. Okay. Netherberry Moonshine isn't legal in the legal sense, and is only sold by the undermarket merchant Feldspar Spirits, which teleports around to avoid attention from authorities. Grunson has a lead on where they may appear next. It may appear next, okay. Oh, a new patron. So my roster is 2 of 2. I cannot currently hire anybody. Welcome to Tola's Kramped Inn. Oh wait, that's your line. Welcome to Tola's Kramped Inn. I hear your chef is to die for. I'm Angelica and I can't read the rest because it faded. Is there a... See, and I can't get back to thing. And if I click on you, where's your modest and greedy? Where's your story? Yeah, whatever she said doesn't get logged anywhere. And she's tipsy. Alright, let's start with you. Grunson, 85%. 75%. Yeah, and no requests nearby, so we're stuck at 2 out of 3. 45 gold, 4 reputation, 3 handshakiness. It's OSTRIV. I'll type it in. OSTRIV. Is that the one? Let me know if that's the one you were thinking about. What was I doing? 85. I want to start next to people that have stuff. New patron, 100%. Les Van Cliff Stout. Serve item. Alright, good. We got a 75 over here. We got a 55 over here. Dissatisfied customer. Boo. This says new patron 100%. Could I trouble you for a mug of mead? Mavel Grumble Brew. Boy, these names. 65. That's just terrible odds, man. Alright, I have 3 AP left. You... Okay, we don't have any roster spots. Oh, you just want to welcome. A fortune teller once told me that Tola's Cramped Inn will be my undoing. What did you say this place was called again? Tola's Cramped Inn. I'm Liesman. If there's a story behind the name Tola's Cramped Inn... alright, you're new?
Oh.
I was getting tired of sitting at home, having nothing to do. Is there some sort of first-timer discount? No? Alrighty. Alright, 1 AP left. This should do pretty... 65%. Ow. Hey, 95. Nice. 50-50. Boo. Alright. And we're 0 AP left. Closing time. Announce last call and go to the map. Uh-oh. There we go. Handshakiness. Back for seconds. Come back with my moonshine. What do we got? If both of them join, mind is okay. 19 versus 12 needed. Okay, if we take them out of here and we move over to back to the quest list and we go on the one-way trip. No. Back to the quest list and we go to those requests completed. Back for seconds and we do a join. It's actually good. So maybe I can level up and get a 3rd tavern member before I do the other one. Okay, let's accept. Let's go on this quest. Go forth. With the rats killed, the kobold cleaning crew heads down to the cellar but returns... Oh no, I read that. The heroes pause to watch a storytelling juggler reenact a battle between a barbarian and a harpy. If I was the kind of person who tipped street performers, I would totally do it now, Grunson says as they walk away. Red eyes glow menacingly in the darkness. Grunson looks a bit apprehensive as the zombie rats swarm forward. Alright, we only need 7 points. You failed. That's it, we're done. It wasn't my idea to kill you last time, Grunson yells over his shoulder while in full retreat from the zombie rats. I never thought I'd be happy to see Tola's Cramped Inn, Grunson says. It's become a second home to me. Not that I have a first home, but you know what I'm saying. We failed the beginner quest. We failed. Next day. Grunson has taken 4 hit points damage. So we don't get a wine cellar? I don't know. And I don't know how I'm supposed to do any better at these. It just seems completely random. Did I miss something? Repair, 20 gold. And that is probably the only time that there's going to be anything wrong with the tavern. Alright, all items are currently well stocked. This stuff was delivered this morning. We can't view rivals yet. Can we set the menu? Nope. Good. We've got everything on the menu. Open doors.